Hello. So today I want to talk to you about a really cool mancala style game called Àiyé. And this was originally, I believe, a game out of Brazil, and it is crowdfunding right now so that it can be available in North America and other places. So go check out the campaign. There are multiple games in the campaign. I will be covering one other one, so stay tuned for that. But let me tell you how this game works because it is so creative and feels different from other types of mancala games that I have played. And I really enjoy mancala games. I think it goes back to when I was really young. My grandma taught me how to play mancala, and we used to play all the time. So usually in mancala style games, you are kind of going around a board, and in traditional mancala, you're both going around the same board, and you have your side and the opponent's side. In this game, you have columns in front of you, and everybody else has their own columns. So you're going to be doing it in your own way, building up your own area. So you have your own area of your starting cards, and everyone's going to look the same. And you get these sewing tokens, and they come in yellow and blue, which is sun and moon. And that is important because different cards will have different needs. So you can play this, like I said, with 2 to 4 players, and everybody's going to get these 2 tokens as well to use during the game. So we then have this central village area of the board that has our excess tokens. So when we pay to the supply, we pay there. And the top row will have 4 different cards that you may buy on your turn and add to your area. And then it will have 4 different masks, and masks give you endgame scoring conditions in addition to the regular ones. So masks can also trigger the end of the game once someone has, I believe it's 4 masks, or anyone has 18 cards, then there's a final round to the game. So this is your village area where things are going on in the center. And if on your turn, when you want to go to the village and get a card, you're like, I don't like any of these, but I want something, you can pay 1 token and refresh either row. So that is the village. But first we have to figure out how to even get to the village. So in mancala games, like I said, you are typically picking up some sort of token and moving them. So in this game, you are going to pick one of your columns, and you are going to have a great player aid that's going to walk you through the game. And you are going to have the other side that tells you about the costs. Each of these columns can go to a maximum of 4 in height. When you are going to 2 cards in height, that doesn't cost you anything extra, but when you want to add your 3rd or your 4th card, you have to pay additional tokens in addition to what the card says. So on my first turn, I'm going to sew, and that's where I can use this to let me know where I landed. So I think I might go here. I pick up my 2 and I simply go 1, 2. So this is the column that I'm going to activate. Because these are my starting cards, it doesn't give me a lot. They're starting cards. So I get 2 of the sun tokens that I get to add to my column. Whatever column you go to, that's what you're going to activate. There's lots of different abilities that the cards you buy will have, and there's a great summary of all of them in the rule book. So they're going to let you do things like sew again, or they're going to let you move energy seeds. They're going to let you maybe swap 1 moon energy seed for 2 sun energy seeds. They are going to give you a shield, so it's going to protect you from when other players try and sabotage you. You're going to get to put 1 of your cards in your council, meaning you take it from your stack and put it to the side. So you're going to have a lot of different options as the game goes on. So I've sewed, I've got my benefits, and now I get to decide if I want to buy a card. So the cost of the cards is in the top of them. So I could buy this card for 3 sun tokens, and they don't have to come from the same spot. So I could maybe do 1, 2, 3, and this could be strategic based on where you want to move next. And I get to place this card that I just bought for 3 anywhere I want. And then I will gain its benefit along with anything below it on future turns. So maybe I place it here. It also is going to give me 1 point at the end of the game. So we continue like this, and we go, like I said, until someone has 4 masks or 18 cards, and then we take a final round and then we score up. So the more columns we have, the more points we're going to get, because there's benefits to going up, because then when you finish on those columns, you get a ton of options. But if you go wide, you're going to get more points. You're going to get points for cards in your council. You are going to get points for the scoring conditions on your masks. And you are going to get points. I think those are the only ways, like I said. So you are going to then score up, and whoever has the most points wins. I love how cleanly everything is laid out. I love how much thought you have to put into each move of when do I want to activate something? How do I want to pay my costs so that I can make the move I want and activate the column that I want? I love that all of the cards have so many different abilities on them. And it's really fun when you have columns of 3 or 4 and you get to activate the entire thing, because you can do some really epic things in one turn. So that is the game Àiyé. I think it is really clever, really cool, and has a lot of strategy, but is pretty straightforward and approachable to teach to people. So this is crowdfunding now from Moonsaga Workshop. Go ahead and check this out. Let me know what you think of this and other mancala styled games. Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.